we making chicken tortilla soup. Has anybody ever heard of it? It is soup with tortillas. And it's like, okay, it's the best way to describe it is it's like a chili, but it's got
corn in it.
And you have options when it's done if you want to put some avocado, some sour cream. But anyways, it's our version of it.
Potatoes.
This is what he's going to do. Show you guys how to make a little tortilla strips. And I'm going to get out of his way because I'm probably giving him anxiety. Just doing stuff. Sorry, I don't want you to drop my thing. All right, big guy. You on, you own. You guys, I'm going to be in the chat. I'll be down below, not on panel. Just kidding.
Okay. What we're going to start out with, we're going to make our tortilla strips. And what I did.
So in case anybody comes in, you're not like leaving them in the
what?
In the
what do you
dust. Want? I said give them a second so that way if people come in, you're not like sorry.
Here's yours.
Oh yeah. Here, you stand with that. I'll get it.
All right. Did you got the Bluetooth off?
I have whatever it is. Hi guys. Hola, hola, hola. Let me get you guys all worked out. Boop. Bluetooth is off.
Okay.
So do you want me to put these in?
Yeah, put those in and then we'll.
40. Where's our thing at? Do you know?
What? What's our thing?
It's right here, mi amor. Guys. Hi.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Hello.
Go.
You got yours on?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
It's not on.
Oh, on.
On.
No, I had it on.
On and on. There we go.
It's on. Hey, guys.
Should be good.
Go, Joe. Go, go, go,
All
go.
Right. We're making chicken tortilla soup. So we're going to make our little tortillas. And what I did was I just took three tortillas and just piled them up, sliced them the long ways, about a 1/4 inch wide, and then cut them in half. All right.
If you don't have tortilla strips, guys, I'm sure you could buy tortilla chips.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You can just crack up some tortilla chips if you want.
Yeah. Don't feel like you have to do it homemade.
All right. So I got some oil back here. We're just going to it's about 350. And drop some in there. This is going to cook up pretty fast.
Cool Gamer, thank you for coming in, guys. Bud Chronicles.
Boom.
Aw,
just put them in hot oil, baby.
Thank you, Bud Chronicles. That is so sweet to say. He said, much love and support. You always have great content from the Chronicles family. Stop. You're so cool. I love the name. Thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that. Hey, Charlie, Milltown, wow, and Cool Gamer, and anybody up in the bushes, you stay where you're cozy. Hey, Still in Leather. Y'all don't feel like you have to come down. Please feel welcome to come down. But if you guys are cozy up there, by all means, you stay where you are good. Anybody new coming in, we welcome everybody from any and every community. There's no right or wrongs. We just don't discuss any kind of drama stuff here. So that's kind of how we do it. So that way everybody feels welcome. We don't want anybody to feel like they're, hey, hugs, Still in Leather, hola madre. We don't want anybody to come in and feel like,
take about a couple minutes.
They don't like this person. That's my favorite creator. So that's the only reason, guys. It's not anything other than
tortilla chips, if they're big,
inclusive.
Use about 2.5 minutes. These shouldn't take as long just because they're thinly stripped. And we
thank you.
Feel pretty good.
You know, my mom does that. Bud Chronicles, my mom.
It takes about a minute.
And my brother, they put me on the TV because instead of like 4 different family members, my brother has two daughters and a son. And instead of 3 different people having their phone and watching me and Joe, then they just put it on the TV and they all watch us together. I think it's really sweet. And then my mom, her and her husband watch us. It's sweet. Thank you very much, Bud Chronicles. That's the sweetest. Oh, Charlie, thank you. You know, it does make you feel a little, I feel, believe it or not, I feel bashful when I go into a chat and somebody's like, hey, man, I'm making your blah, blah, blah this weekend. And I'm like, oh, thank you. It makes me nervous. It really does. Stop it. You guys, I want to show you guys my my little sweet love. Okay, don't you tell me that my grandson, is not the sweetest little love muffin. He even watches our channel, and he's like a little look at you guys. You guys, he's watching me and Joe.
Uh-oh.
We are back. That is weird, you guys. I literally turned off everything, and now it's actually slowed. I mean, we got an awful one from the place. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please be patient with us. We have a hot spot. I have great mods and my mom who are like, the video stopped. I'm going to try to watch it to make sure that I catch it and stop looking at my grandson. How about that, Mitten? Hey, Mama Bear.
There's all our little crispies, little tortillas. Took about 2 minutes. I kind of watched the color and then I tested a few just to make sure they're getting the right color. And then once they start turning, test it, see if it needs to stay in there a little bit. So these are nice and crispy. I'll break one for you here. Okay, nice and crispy, but not overdone. So those will sit over here.
Are they done already?
Yep.
Stop. You guys, look at how fast that was.
Salt them a little bit while they're still fresh. Okay. All right. Okay, if you want to get your pencils and paper ready, there are a lot of ingredients. I'm going to show you these ingredients, and then we'll talk about some alternatives, or some people use other things. But I'm going to go through what I'm going to use, and then as I go, I'll throw in an alternative or whatever, or the way they do it.
Move fast because our Wi-Fi is sucking.
Okay.
I know you want to hang with everybody.
There's our ingredients. Holy moly!
If you guys don't want to write it, I can put it in the description later, guys.
All right. We've got about 1.5 pounds of chicken, and I have a piece of chicken in here that's already been cooked because we made our
chicken broth,
chicken stock, and we had the piece of chicken there. So we're going to use that piece of chicken also in this, just so we're not wasting it. Okay, so it's about 1.5 pounds of chicken breast. All right, and then we're going to season that in the pan, and we're going to cook it all in here in our 8-quart pot, and we're going to put some oil in there. Okay. Anyways, chicken. We're just going to go through everything. We've got chicken. We've got 1 diced up potato, cut very thin because it kind of dissolves in there and disappears. We got 1 cup of fresh corn, or you can use frozen corn. We've got 2.5 cups of chicken stock. We've got 7 cups of water. This is weird, but 1/4 cup of pimentos. Okay, those are like little chopped up red peppers, basically, but they're pimento.
Oh yeah, they are actually.
Yep. And then 1/2 cup of tomato sauce. 1 stalk of celery diced. 1 jalapeno, and you can forego the jalapeno if you don't like any spice at all. It doesn't bring. I got about 1/2 jalapeno in here, and it doesn't bring a whole lot of heat, but it does give it a little tinge. And then down here you see some orange stuff. We put a little habanero in there, just to boost a little bit. 2 teaspoons of chili powder. 1 teaspoon of cumin or cuminos. A dash of cayenne. 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Welcome in, Kimmy.
2 dashes of Italian seasoning, or oregano and basil mix, if you will. And then we've got 1 can of diced tomatoes. And we had some left over from our sandwiches, some of the tomatoes. So we chopped some of that up, and we had a whole canned tomato in there too on the bottom. And we're just going to add that to it also. But all
just
you
some
need,
leftover stuff in the fridge, guys.
all you need is 1 can, 15 ounce of crushed or diced tomatoes, and then pinto and kidney beans. I got 1 full can of pinto and 1 full can of dark red, and you use the juice that's in there too. So you just dump the whole cans in there.
If you would rather have black beans, if you would rather have kidney, those are to your liking. Go ahead and keep going.
I'll the black beans. The black beans, you can a lot of people use black beans.
Step aside.
Okay.
This is honestly what was left over. We had for lunch. We had sandwiches, and we cut 1 too many slices. So we're just putting it from the fridge. Didn't want to waste it. This is anytime you're going through your fridge today, going through it, and you're like, oh, I've got some leftover, blah, 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 blah. This is what we're doing, is throwing in the onion. If it calls for a half a cup or a half of onion chopped, but you've got a couple of slices, you made tacos the night before, just dice them up. It's not that critical to put a couple extra slices of your onion. Mentality, I'm not dumping it. We made guacamole last night, so I had some tomato diced up. So obviously making the BLTs today, I couldn't use diced tomatoes. I had to use sliced. So I just combined my diced from last night that was left over, sliced, and put them all in the same one. Once it's going in, you guys, with the pot of chili, that diced, this is going to just fall in there and make happiness with it all.
All right. On with our what's that? We got more ingredients.
Okay, do you really?
Yeah.
You want to go through all of them?
Yeah. Okay. And then we've got some oil, and we had a little bit of butter left over from earlier when we were making sandwiches.
And it's just to fry your chicken. So
it's just to fry our chicken. And that's 1 teaspoon of oil for the recipe. And then 1 small medium onion.
Yes.
1 medium onion diced. And then a 1/4 cup of parsley. And 2 cloves of garlic, minced. And that is your ingredients for everything you need. So we're going to first cook the chicken, and then we're going to shred it. So we're going to cook it in this pot, and then season it while it's in there. Check our stuff here. Throw our oil in with our butter.
If you guys are more comfortable putting the chicken on a plate and throw your spices on it, you can do it like that. Joe just has always made his chili where he puts the meat in the pan and throws all the spices in there.
Yeah, it's just I just so I don't have to, do it out here with flipping the chicken all over the place. But we're just gonna throw the chicken in.
I'm gonna bring them over.
Yeah.
And just laying them flat, there's just oil to fry it.
It's just that extra piece that we used.
But take that extra out, baby. I just want it to cook fast.
Take the extra out?
Yeah, I was just for it to cook faster. Once it's done, then you can throw it in. No? Just so it wouldn't be smothered, but it's okay. Go ahead and keep it.
We want to char it up. We want to get the flavor on there.
I'm just trying to get that pan cooking quick.
Yeah. It'll heat up.
And you guys, if you have thighs, I have seen people make this recipe.
I'm just using
with thighs.
Salt.
I've seen people use thighs on here, guys. Legs, whatever chicken you have. Honestly, Joe always makes it with breast meat. But here, I'll move out of your way, honey. Joe always makes it with breast meat. But I have, to be honest with you, my girlfriend makes it with thighs. And I don't think it tastes any better or any worse, any better. I think it all tastes good.
Salt and pepper to taste any chicken.
If you have thighs in there, you don't want to go to the store, have at it, you guys. Use that. I know that we're going to make some pozole. That I do make only with legs, quarters. Pozole verde is cilantro, poblano, and some serranos. That's what makes the green color. And tomatillos. That's what makes the green color. But this one, honest to God, has done, I think as long as it's boneless, it goes. Any chicken goes. Oh, look at my glasses. This is a kind of and then the corn, you guys, we've used frozen. This is fresh. Like whatever you have in your cupboard. I don't know if I would use canned. I'm not a big fan of canned.
Yeah, I think that gets a little soft.
I think so too. Yeah,
Yeah.
the crunch isn't going to be in the
But
chili.
yeah, we're using
Or in the
fresh
soup.
corn from the cob because we have it. Or we use normally we used
Hi guys.
frozen corn.
Welcome
And
in. Welcome
you can go
in,
nuts
guys.
with the corn in
Birthday
there
bunch,
too, because the more corn,
Gabby,
the sweeter it'll be,
Town.
and it puts a nice flavor in there. So you
You're
can even
good,
double
Bert.
this up if you want to put 2 cups of corn in there. But it should be it's kind of up to your interpretation
Susie, welcome,
on a few
honey.
of these things. So more or less of one or the other doesn't change the flavor a whole lot. It's just like I said, if we have some leftover tomatoes, we put it in. We have some corn on the cob, we use that.
You guys, that's just the house we are.
We have a little extra onion, we use that. So
now,
we have some habanero and not as many jalapenos, so we just a little bit of habanero on there. We like it a little bit spicy anyways, but we'll see how that works.
Nope.
The flavor.
Charlie.
But the jalapenos add flavor without a whole lot of heat, unless you went crazy with the jalapeno and put like 3 jalapenos. And if you like it super hot, go ahead and freaking put 3 jalapenos in there if you want to. And then it's like, 5 alarm, type of chili, basically. It's almost like making chili, and you can make it as hot or as mild as you want. So
yeah, I agree.
But just for the basics, everything that I've mentioned here will get you where you want to be, and then you can add a little bit more of any of the ingredients, and you'll be fine. If you like more beans or less beans, you can just use 1 can of beans. But first I would make it like this. If you don't mind all these ingredients that I've shown you, and then you can, like I said, go from there and make your substitutions at that point. But we're looking good, getting cooked. And the reason we do it all in one pan, the reason we're cooking this in one pan is for all that flavor that's getting left on the bottom of that pan. I'm going to fry these up. I'm going to take them out. My lovely assistant is going to shred them.
That'll be me.
And then we're going to put the rest of the ingredients in this pan to basically deglaze the pot and use all that flavor that's left in that pan. And that's important. Super important. Because it's so good. How's your green light doing, woman?
It's doing good. Susie, welcome in. Roundhouse, welcome in. Thank you for coming in, guys. My little Burks came in. My Burks and Milton keep the what's it called?
We're getting there, y'all. We're
audience
getting
to a roar. Or wait, how do you say that when they keep the audience to a I don't know what I'm trying to say. A slight roar or something.
A dull roar.
A dull roar. Yes.
I'm going to cut into my chicken and see where I'm at. Just going to slice it right in half. Not quite there yet.
And I'm sorry for the choppy. You guys are. The thing is, when it's the weekend, a lot of the people, because we're all on a tower, or I'm sorry, all on a hotspot, we pretty much have service to whatever the hotspot connects with. So, like if it's I don't even know what's that name of that, maybe a T-Mobile hotspot.
Yeah, it's a T-Mobile.
If T-Mobile doesn't have a good coverage here, then guess what? We don't have a good coverage here, unfortunately. But we're grateful.
I got that on medium high, trying to put some color on that chicken, and which we are, and salt and peppered. And
welcome in,
you don't have to. You're going to shred this, so you don't have to keep it in one big piece. So I just checked it to make sure it was cooked through, and it wasn't quite there yet. Just cut my big pieces in half, and we'll check it in a little bit. No big deal.
Check it in a little bit. Joe sounds all proper.
Just want to make sure it's cooked through, though. That's all you're doing right at this point. We will let it cook and get some color. The one piece is already cooked. Because we cooked the crap out of that one when we boiled it.
And you guys, all I did was get some of the breast that we were going to use today. And I got some of it, but a little piece of the meat. I got some onion, garlic, and I put some water in a pot. And I put some celery, carrots in a pot. And I made my own broth. You, honestly, if you've already got some chicken there, leg, wing, thigh, whatever you have, just throw some water in that pot. And you only need one piece. Your best bet is to get like a wing, something with a bone in it. And that makes a really good broth. But just use that and then put it on simmer. Simmer while you're doing the rest of your, like frying your rice or doing your vegetables. And then when you're ready for the stock, you just made it. It's ready to go. But that's what I do. That's kind of trying to make use of what I have.
There we go. That one's a little bit longer. All right. Just about there. We're going to, do you need these in something for you to
shred it?
To shred it?
Yeah, that's dirty, right?
Yeah, that's dirty.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
There you go. Put it in.
All right.
Put it in.
I got one piece that's not quite done yet, but the rest of them are done. And all I did was cut the pieces that I cut in half before. I cut those in half and seen, at the thickest part of the chicken to make sure, make sure it's done inside. And that's all.
And if you guys want to dice it, we found that when it's shredded, man, if you have just a spoon with a couple of shreds of it with some corn or potato on it, you don't even need a whole square of the chicken.
Yeah.
It has the flavor on it.
Yeah, and when you're simmering this, after you add all your ingredients, bring it to a boil is what we're going to do, and then we're going to simmer it for we'll be tinking right after we mix everything up, but you need to simmer this for like 3 hours, okay? And then it'll get a little bit thicker.
It reduces. That's what you mean.
And then, what's that?
It reduces. That's what you mean.
Yeah, and you want it to reduce by at least a third less liquid in there, and it'll turn from like an orangey color to more of a brown color from simmering it, and that's where you're going to get a lot of your flavor.
It's definitely not a chili like the way I make mine.
That's hot. These pan handles get super hot.
Remember we did mine, you guys, the other day, and my chili was like you can eat it right away. It's real quick. This one, it's because the liquid, you need it to thicken, and that's how it reduces. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just that the liquid in it, the flavors in it, they need to simmer to get that thicker chili consistency. Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
See those little bits down there? Those are flavor. Okay. So we're going to put in our water, 7 cups. We're going to put in our chicken stock that my wife made, 2.5 cups. We'll put in our potatoes that we sliced, 1 potato, 1 medium-sized potato.
And they're only in water to keep them. You got to
I just put them in stuff. Yeah, I put them in a little bit of water because we cut them up a little bit earlier, just so they don't get brown and yucky looking. But then we everything that's sitting on my counter is going right in here. We're putting the corn in. Everything goes in.
You just have to trust that some people don't even know that potatoes turn brown from air. You know what I mean?
Our extra tomatoes that we have, right in the pot. Our 1 can of diced tomato, right in the pot. 1 medium-sized onion in the pot. Everything going in here. Pimento. Got to have it. It adds you'd never know what's in there. It just basically, you know, it just hides in the tomato basically, but it brings a level of flavor in there that's, you know, it just works.
Up there now.
And then half a cup of tomato sauce.
Up. I think the quickest we did this was maybe
2 cloves of garlic, minced, right in there. I'm going to crank the heat so we can get that to a boil. We got 1 stalk of celery, diced. We have jalapeno and a little bit of habanero, but it just calls for probably a whole jalapeno. We're just using about a half of a jalapeno, and then we added the habanero just because we want it a little bit spicy, but that's the way we like it. But it'll cook out pretty much, so it'll have a hint of spice. I guarantee you, it won't be horribly spicy. But 2 teaspoons of chili powder. And then once you simmer this for about an hour, taste. You stir and you taste. You're going to be stirring this every once in a while it's simmering, and then you want to taste it and see if it needs a little salt. But let it simmer for an hour before you start changing anything up. And, you know, if it needs salt after an hour, you know, it will need salt. Or if you want some more chili powder, you know, you can add it then. It's no big deal. Here's our 1/4 cup of parsley, 1 teaspoon of cuminos, dash of cayenne, 2 dashes of Italian seasoning or basil and oregano, just two dashes of, or a dash of each, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt for now. And then you can salt to taste after about an hour of simmering, and because the flavors will change. And then in goes our last ingredient, which is our beans. Like I say, you can use black beans too, and just dump the can in there. I would use a combination of black bean and, you know, pinto, or black bean and dark red kidney. But liquid and the beans go in.
What do you think I'm using?
The emulsifier.
Berkey.
I'm going to put some water in these cans just to make sure we get all the stuff in the bottom of the cans. Okay, all that stuff that comes in these cans goes right in your chili. So there we go.
Can I peek over there real quick?
Stir. Excuse me.
You guys look at this. Is from Compliments of Berkey, our little tool. I did a little bit of it, but look at, and I really like the consistency like this, because it really, honestly, when you get your fork and there's a piece of it, I didn't do it all because I do like the big chunks too. So, but this is the little emulsifier that Burke's sent us that we were able to, I mean, she saw things that we were like, yeah, I think just able to use with our cooking. Here, baby.
Wow.
You know, right?
All right.
Making chicken.
Is that all
salad.
of it? Is that good?
That is it.
All right.
So how many breasts is this?
That's 2 split breasts, so about 1.5 pounds of breast meat.
Pound and a half.
About a pound and a half, yeah.
Ooh,
but if you look at this,
hi Delaney.
This is what it looks like, because all that parsley floats on top, and all the oregano and the Italian seasonings, they all float on top. They'll get soaked in, they'll get waterlogged, and they'll go throughout the soup.
Cream. Hi,
and
guys.
This, you see how full that is? It's like right up to the top. What'll happen is
actually,
as you cook this, it'll probably get down to right about here. It'll reduce by about 1/3. Okay, and then it'll change colors from. Let's see, I'll show you through the green there on top. Kind of
wheezing.
orangey red, it'll
That
turn
could
to
be
more of
me.
a
I have
brown
asthma, so you
when
might be
she's
hearing
done.
me wheezing.
But you could probably, the flavors don't really come together until it's been simmering. This is a kind of a dish that needs to simmer. It needs to cook. So that's one thing you have to know. You know, it's going to take 3 hours for that to reduce. So, but you're basically done. I'm going to put the chicken in.
You guys, the dishes are actually from.
And then after you bring this, okay.
The dishes are from. It's fine. It's going to be hanging out for a minute. So
yeah.
let me answer some questions.
Go ahead.
The dishes are from Berkey's. Burke's got them. I think she got them from Amazon. But these are from Amazon that we put that stuff in. These actually we bought when we got moved into holy crap.
Yeah.
We moved into RV, and I'm sorry if I'm wheezing and you guys can hear it. I don't mean to it be in your guys' ear. Sorry about that. And it's tortilla soup. Yeah, Charlie.
It's our version of tortilla soup.
Yeah, Charlie. The ones are from Burke's, and I think she ordered them online. Yeah. Thank you, Berkey. You answered. Thank you. She's got it all covered. Yeah, you know what? A couple people have been asking for me. Hey, Bootsy, homemade soup is always better than the next day. I know that's what Joe always says too. We are gonna work on getting a instant pot soup. I normally don't cook in there. I've used it for a pressure cooker. I've made chicken in it, like chicken thighs or breast, and I put it in the instant pot for about how long, babe?
Oh, it's not very long.
Like maybe 15 minutes.
12,
and
15.
It's shredding, honest to God.
Yeah.
I put a little bit of water in it. I put some onion, put some celery, and my chicken is literally turning into falling apart. I think I put beef, pork. What else have I put in there, baby?
They're tired of looking at my stomach. I'm sure.
You guys,
I'm pretty sure. So don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure they're tired of that.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Had enough. I've had enough.
But I'll take off my microphone if you guys can.
No, you're fine.
I'm sorry about that.
Like I said, we're gonna bring you here. Okay. Now, with the chicken in there, fills it up right to the top. Okay. All the green herbs like I said, they'll get waterlogged and they'll be in there. This has got to come to a boil, and just nice little rolling boil, and then you can reduce the heat to just have it just the movement. You just want a little bit of movement in there. You don't want it too hot. You don't want it boiling all the time. Just get some bubbles, small bubbles, just so you can see it kind of moving underneath there, doing one of these numbers, just a little bit after we come to a boil. And that is basically it. And like I say, it takes a while for that to cook down. So it's not like chili that's nice and thick and it only takes, the 45 minutes to make it and you're ready to eat. This takes time. So that's the only thing. I mean, we're not going to sit here and watch it simmer for a couple hours, but we'll have to, what do we have to upload a video of us tinking or when it's done? Are we going to tink while this is, in its infancy?
Yeah, we can talk to it for a minute while it's...
Yeah, and then just we're going to let it cook down. We're going to let it boil and then cook down a little bit, and then we'll tink, but, 3-hour process at this point.
Well, we probably don't do it 3 hours. We probably eat it after about an hour and a half.
Yeah, an hour and a half, 2 hours, I like. But it should, at 3 hours, you're at the thickness that you want, because it's going to get thick. It's not just going to reduce; it's going to get thicker as it, that's what reducing is. It reduces the liquid out of it, so it'll get thicker as it cooks down. But it's always uncovered. But it's worth it. It's worth the wait.
I have asthma, so.
But I know how this is supposed to taste at this stage. And none of the flavors have melded together at all really yet, of course. But I do like to taste it at this stage because I've made it so many times. I just kind of know what it's supposed to taste like.
Came in. I do have asthma,
and that's
so
pretty
when
much there. I like
sick,
that.
just a regular cold or something, it does. Just
the sweetness of the corn
me a little bit worse.
Should be there, and if it's not sweet enough, if you don't have that little tinge of sweetness,
Joe's in his own world over there.
You put.
People are asking questions, and I'm answering, and you're like, and "It's got this, and it's."
All right, I'll let you talk. I'll let you talk.
I just think it's so. Our videos are all going to be 5 minutes long.
But it's good.
Go ahead, keep on.
It's good. I'm going to try to get a piece of corn in there so I can try a little bit of the sweetness with it. There you go. One little piece of corn, a little jalapeno.
Much, Mama Bear. I really appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Susie, it must have been you.
Mm-hmm.
We do, and we love just trying new recipes. We really do.
Yeah.
But this one must be amazing.
I could probably put more corn in it.
Really
I love
corn.
Corn. And I may do that after this reduces because it's so full right now.
Makes me so nervous.
But we have one more cob corn on the cob in the refrigerator. I'm going to slice that off, and I'm going to add that to it once this reduces down a little bit, just because I love the corn in there, and it really adds some great flavor. So you might want to do that too. 2 corn cobs. But usually it calls for about a cup of corn. I would go at least 2 cups. I made a cup of corn out of 1 corn cob, and I would double that up just because I love the flavor that it brings. So there you have it. Now you can answer away. Answer away.
They were asking way up there about different stuff, but we moved on from that.
We've moved on.
But they were thinking egg drop soup.
Egg drop.
What did they say? Cheeseburger soup.
Cheeseburger soup. Sounds good. Yum.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Great.
Had to test it.
Yeah.
See if they're done.
This is hard labor of love. They're like, did you show how to cut them?
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I certainly did.
And you guys, if you want them thicker than that, we just wanted them. He asked, what size thickness do you want? That, honest to God, you guys, I can't stress it enough. The best part of cooking for yourself is that you get to choose. How thick do I want them? How soft do I want them? How much tomato do I want? Do I want more corn? Like literally Joe said, do you want another corn in it? We could have had 3. Yeah. But remember, it does change a little bit because there's a sweetness in it. So when you're buying your corn, whether it be frozen, whole kernel, whatever corn you're going to use. I mean, some people may go, I have all the stuff in my cupboards. I don't need to buy anything. I have everything in my cupboard. I don't need to, but it's only canned corn. I would do it anyways. Don't not make it because you don't have frozen or you don't have an ear of corn. But I said that to say, making it yourself allows you to alter the spice on it. It allows you to alter how many tomatoes you want on it, how much of all of it. Beans. Yeah. Some people put black beans in this. Me and Joe don't like black beans, so what do we put? Yeah. Pinto and kidney. Some people put only kidney, 1 light, 1 dark. That's the best part about making it yourself. And yes, I'm sorry if there's anybody that can hear the congestedness, but I do. I mean, obviously, it's enjoyable for me to be with everybody. But honestly, I feel like when we take a day off, I'm shortchanging my friends of a recipe that they could be learning something today. Like I really feel like we only get 4 days with you guys, and our recipes that we give you for 4 days, they got to be on point because, I mean, you guys don't want to see us 7 days. I mean, so if we're going to do only 4, I think got to be great recipes for those 4 days. But you guys, that's why we shoved 2 recipes in an earlier one today. Hold on. This was today, you guys. This is what we did this afternoon. You know that, Daddy?
Sure.
I took it up because I don't want them to hear me because they're saying that you can hear. Well, one person just said you could hear me wheezing.
Oh.
They're like, who's wheezing? And poor Burks is like, oh, it's probably Mitten. I'm sorry. So these are, see the big chunks, but there's also the little pieces. I mean, it really is up to you. We can snack on it. But this is what I gave you the recipe on my earlier live. We made canola.
Go
I
ahead.
made that
Go.
while Joe was making a sandwich.
Hey, go.
Oh, Lord.
Get up.
Berkey,
up.
thank you for blessing. Everybody put some bacon in there. Thank you so much, Berkey.
Right there.
Thank you, baby. Thank you, honey,
Get up
so
there.
much. You
Get up
guys
there.
are a blessing.
Get up. We're not done yet.
Hot,
Get
super
up.
cold
Get up.
nights.
We're not
But,
tinking. Go.
Susie,
Go.
I am going to make
Get
it.
up.
I truly
back.
am. I don't want you to think that
Get
I
back.
don't appreciate it.
Get up.
I appreciate
Come on.
all of you guys sending me things and recipes. Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate that. It's it's just so hard with Texas weather. One day it's 84 or 87, and the next morning it's like 42 degrees. So it's kind of all up and everywhere. What is that, Daddy?
That's oil.
You
That's
guys,
why.
thank you for putting bacon in there, please. Thank you, Mama Bear. I appreciate that. Please put just a couple of bacon in the chat for Burks, just to thank you guys.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just my head.
Oh, I know. She's not feeling a whole bunch of good.
So this is what I would do with that. You guys see? So then I get my little granola. And then you can put as much or not. Joe will eat whatever. I mean, I probably more like if I'm looking for a late night snack, I'm just kind of going, hey, what do I have? But that's kind of my, what I, I make my granola so I don't have to spend the money on it. I want to say my oats were $1.55, but that was for that big bag. And I only used 2 cups. The honey, the vanilla, what else, baby? Pecans. So it's yeah, it's kind of a lot.
It's all right.
So
Just want it to boil.
Honestly, I'm a little short about how to make this clumpy or big pieces like this. The trick is when it comes out, you leave it. You get like your spatula and you press it down and you let it sit for about 15 minutes and it comes out. Once it comes out, it cools off and then you can pretty much break it into how you want it. Does that make sense? Let me put this away so I'm not touching everything. Ugh. But that was kind of like a little, we were blessed to be able to, hey, Daddy, put that in the fridge for me.
Sure.
We had our first, it was a small check, but we got our first small check and we were able to get like our spices, stuff for the kitchen, stuff for the, this is what we did. We got those little things right there. Just things to help us cook better for you guys. It was a big deal for us to invest it into our channel because to us we felt like our channel is the reason we have even if it was a $75 check, it was something that we didn't have before. And to have a spice rack, to have, I mean, like look at Milltown got us our stand. So for us, you guys have totally you guys have bent with us the slow come like our pan, all of this stuff, you guys. So we're grateful for all of it. Thank you guys for putting the bacons in there. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Mystico, hello, Mama Bear. Thank you, Mama Bear. I appreciate you saying that. Charlie. Oh, thank you. It was actually this one or the other one. This one was like I wanted a different one, but this one was on sale. That's how I decide what I'm gonna get. This one was like regular $14.99, and I think it was on sale for like $8.77 or something like that. So I was like, let me get that one. That's just how I am. I determine what I'm gonna get if it's on sale. If I wanted a different one, everything always goes on sale. You just have to wait. So that's how I decide. Those little ones I got were regularly like seven. Oh, look at, she won't let her up there. Oh, you guys, look at Novi. She wants to go up there, but Bailey will not let her up on the step. Go up there. Our little ones that we have that sorry guys.
Ooh.
The little ones that we have, those were like $17.99 or $14.99, and we got 6 little cups for $8. That's the only time I buy something, is even if I want it, I'm like, nope, if it's not on sale, then I don't need it that bad, because everything will go on sale. You just gotta wait for it to go on sale. These, you guys, they were regular. How much did I tell you, Joe? They were like $39, and we got them for $21. $21. I was so excited, you guys. And it came with the magnet and the little container. See the magnet? I was excited, you guys. I was excited. I don't care if it looks, I don't care what. I like cheap, and I like your daddy.
We're to a rolling boil. So now, once it comes to rolling boil, we set it down to a simmer.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You'll see it calm right down.
Charlie, 2 teaspoons of granola in my
calm down. Calm down.
Can you hear me? No, let me take my microphone. Charlie, I put 2 teaspoons for the 4 cups.
Calming down.
And even though I
only
want
a little
put 2
calmer
cups
than
of
that. We don't want it still.
I still put 2.
That's a lot of movement.
Vanilla. I don't mind it at all.
So once it cools down a little bit, let me give it a stir. So it cools down a little bit. There we go. It's about the movement you want. A little less. It's still pretty hot, so it's going to cool down. So I got it on kind of a medium low. Just go by your movement, not what your dial says. All right. So we're just going to turn that down until there's just movement. All right. You don't want it boiling all the time. And then 2 to 3 hours later, you'll have soup. But we're going to tank in a little bit here just to do the tank, because we love to tank.
Tortilla soup.
Tortilla soup.
But it gets a little thicker consistency.
Yeah.
Okay. Mom, good night. Okay, so look at you guys. There were a set of 6 of them for $9. I tell you guys. I wish I knew how to do like a storefront or a link to show you all the stuff like that. But this was like six jars like this for like $9.99 for 6. But those were on sale. And then these, you guys, I don't know how to do like a link to do the a link to see so you guys can get them. I don't know how to do it. I mean, I know what if I go to my orders. I know if I go to my orders, it just doesn't. I don't know how to like link it to somewhere. Hold on, guys. Joe, you never got our things.
What's the things? Oh, I can still get them anytime.
I'll go get right now.
I'll get them in a little bit. Aren't they at the?
No, yeah.
The bowls?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Just was trying to remember the dark. Don't lift it up.
Oh.
Okay, that's what I was trying to do just now. Grabbing those to use.
Oh.
What other are we gonna use? We don't have them.
We have the white ones, don't we?
Nope.
We don't?
We can put them in this.
Got one white one for tinking.
Or we can just wait and we're gonna tink it, or we're just gonna just taste it.
Taste it. We'll taste it, yeah.
Okay. These are the
Then we'll tank it
Those
on
are the. Oops, can you see it? I just don't know how to link it so you guys can see it. Hey, Penny. Oh, they went up, you guys. They're $11.99. I'm not saying I wouldn't buy them for $11.99, but I might. I don't know. I like them. I like them. I like them. So I'm not going to say.
Benny, stop.
Wouldn't. Let me just see where.
You little shite.
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't say come down here. Get it back up there. We're not done yet.
$9.99.
We're not done yet. Go. Come on.
They went up to $11.99.
We'll get you in a little bit.
But I mean, they were cute. I'm not saying I wouldn't have paid $11.99, but I really like they were $9.99. And then
can I borrow them for a sec?
Yeah.
Here's the movement that you want. So I'm gonna it's moving. That's about where you want it. You don't want it too much more than that. It can be a little bit more moving, but
up there. No, Nova.
She's moving.
Up.
And that's where it's going to simmer at for the next 3 hours. There we go.
I just thought it'd be nice to have those for our tea.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I go, who grabbed those while we do this?
Oh, okay.
And then we went live and then never went.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
I was just thinking because I don't think we're going to go live. Look behind you.
Get back there.
Okay, no, this is the other one, guys.
You guys are going to be in
trouble. If I know how to link it, I would link it. So you guys can just if you want to buy it, you can. If you want to pay the money, you can.
Sit down.
But look at 57% off, you guys.
Sit down.
57.
Stay.
They're a regular $59. I mean, I love them, my little things.
A little more movement. There you go. That's where you want it.
I think we just saw that like 30 seconds
ago. Well,
ago.
it's a little more movement than there was.
Oh, we got more movement.
Yeah.
It's like staking out a house. We got movement.
We have movement.
Okay, hold on. These, okay, it's a 14-piece set. And I don't mean 1, 2. They consider this. This is 1 piece. Yeah, I don't even know how it was because there was a lot of pieces. I swear it went on forever when I pulled it out of the box. But it was, how much is it now? It was $25 with tax and everything. So, can't see. Sorry, guys, you're gonna have to look at me with glasses. Novi, stop, baby. So this was 23, and it's 20 with tax. It was 25, but I'm trying to find out what it is right now. Hello, just hit it. It's 25, so it only went up $2, but it was regular. Look at, you can see the line crossed it. See the line crossed through it. It says that it was $59 right there. No, ma'am. I can say without a doubt, I would not have bought it for $59. Not in a million years. I love them, but I just, that's a lot of money for me. But I mean, they're cute, but I don't know about paying $59. And they have like 3 sizes, or maybe 4. See, they have that one. They're just canisters. They're canisters for us to store stuff. It was our little goal of, hey, Cinderella, of getting our cupboard organized. And we really, just to have the extra money or whatever, we didn't. And with our very first check, we bought just stuff for the kitchen. We bought thing like our spice thing. It wasn't a big check, but it allowed us to buy that, which we were so excited because our spices were really full and our canisters. So for us, it was like a huge deal because for us, we would have never spent $30, $25 on that in a regular world. But we were blessed because of the channel So we used it like that. We used it for something for our kitchen. It helps us do our. We feel like it helps us do our live better. It helps us have things at our fingertips. And if I'm gonna make something,
More organization.
yeah, I mean it's a little easier to be organized to do a live with you guys if I can find things with you guys. You know what I mean? So anyways, I said all that to say, oh, if you guys would be able to help me on how to make a link to post it. I mean, I know how I have an Amazon wish list, but I don't know how to post. I think it's called like a store. I don't know what it's called. It's called like I'm showing you guys what I bought. Like I don't know what that's called. Hold on, you guys. Um, Joe lost our microphone. Those, you guys, these were regular. God, $50. Look at you guys. Look at this. Okay, see right there. It says $49.90. Oops, where are you guys? Right there. It says $49.99, and we paid $23 for our spices. I was so excited, you guys. I don't even know how to describe it. We've been looking at them for probably 6 months, and we've been looking at them for 6 months, and then we're like, no, no. I mean, obviously, we just couldn't. Then when we had gotten our check, we were like, oh my god, it's not much, but what do we do with it? And we're like, oh my god, let's get stuff for the kitchen. So it was like a no-brainer for us of what we were going to use it on. We wanted to do like if we're cooking, I can grab things, and it's just versus how many times when I'm cooking with you guys, I'm like, oh shoot, where's my garlic powder? And I'm looking everywhere through all the stuff up there, and now it's like, oh, here it is. You know what I mean? Like it's just easy for me to grab it. If I'm making my oats or my granola, I can just grab my my container. It's like I don't know for me. And when I'm doing lives, because we do mise pla or mise play or whatever that's called, so it actually does take time for us to set our stuff up. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me. Everybody's got something to say, y'all. I feel like I'm missing out by not responding to y'all. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Let me see everybody. Milltown, Mama Bear, every penny counts. Yes, I am with you. Even the wrinkled ones. Oh, I love that, Penny, because your last name is Wrinkle. I love that. If you log into a browser instead of an app, would you be able to drop a link? Like, can I? Is it like I can post it, but I'll have to because I can make a. Oh wait. Hi, Proud Army Mom. I think I can make a list like my Amazon wish list. So then this list would be things that I bought, right?
Sure.
Like instead of making it the list of things that like a pan or something, I make a list of things that I have purchased. Yes, that's what it is. I'll make a new list and it'll be like the things that I've purchased. Streamlab today to bypass the sub count. Oh yeah, and all you have to do is ask. That's well, I've had my account since 2007. Some people said you have to have it for like a while or whatever. Oh, did you fall? What do you need, Debbie?
Oh, nothing. I was just checking your green light.
I'm holding it here so it's not close to me.
Just let them know to stir that every 20 minutes or something. You want to go.
Joe just wants you guys to have the perfect recipe.
Well, that's what you got to do.
Just mix it every. Yeah. I wouldn't do what Joe's doing. You need a wooden spoon. Old wives' tale, mix soups with a wooden spoon. But Joe literally sets the timer, and honest to God, right, babe? Yeah. Every 30 minutes, he comes and he mixes it. Even if we're watching a movie, he comes and he mixes it.
Well, the more you mix it, the more your chicken will break up too, and you get little pieces of that chicken throughout, little tiny bits.
Yeah, and I think even the beans break up a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see what everybody else is saying because y'all are all talking without me.
Then scrape the edge on top.
Oh, you wish your man was more of a cook. Make a list in the description box at the bottom of your page. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Charlie, I'm going to do that. Hey, Melissa, welcome in, honey. You couldn't help yourself on that one. I love it. Yeah, let's see. You guys are so cute. I love the dad and the mom jokes. Amazon shop. Yeah, look for a login browser. Okay, I'm going to do that. That way, if you guys want to get it to me, honestly, if I'm watching somebody and like these, I know some people think that they're ridiculous, but well, let me just say this. Some people may think these are ridiculous.
But they bring you so much joy.
But I was just going to say, if you guys knew how many cups, I bring cups home all the time. And I bring my McDonald's cup home. I put a lid on it. I put a straw on it. Joe, my line. My husband goes wacko because I bring so many cups home.
She's like a cup hoarder.
No, I'm not. I like drinking out of a straw.
It's like you're gonna go back to QT again someday.
Shut up!
You know, sometime soon.
Oh my God! Who cares? Still in leather. Welcome him. I don't know what it's called. It's not hoarding. Joe says it's hoarding. I would say it's
Hoarding.
It's not hoarding. It's
Hoarding.
I want to be sure that I want to dump it before I dump it.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
I had a lid in here forever.
I'm surprised she doesn't save the styrofoam cup ones. She likes those too because they keep your stuff colder for longer.
I like a straw. I like a lid.
Like holy moly!
But these were I got 4 of them. But I drink water all day. You guys are always watching me. I have water. It's collecting. There you go.
That's what all hoarders say.
Joe, Rachel says it's just collecting. Well, because
when it's plastic garbage.
Joe, how much more?
We have glasses. We have cups. We have straws.
It's time for you.
You've bought straws for yourself.
Could you do me a favor and go grab that from the Big Q? Could you?
The QT?
Or whatever that's called. No, Big Q. The Biggie. The bowls.
Huh?
Could you go grab those?
You want the bowls right now?
I'm trying to talk to you like
all right. They can hear everything we're saying.
I know, but I'm like, hey, you want to go grab that? And you're like, what? You want me to go get the bowls? Okay, wait. Stay for this.
Oh, you want me to stay for
yes,
that?
Yes, I want you guys to.
Oh, God.
Okay, what is your opinion? Would you?
No.
Would you?
No.
Would you dump this? No. Would you dump this? Look it. It's a glass.
Yeah, it is.
Tell me that's not cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cute.
Put it out for Christmas, son.
Get glass. Okay. And this is what Joe's talking about. I've had this for probably a month with the lid and everything. Because I ordered an orange juice when we went there, and
they're all over the place.
I have the lid, and I keep it. I see.
Yeah, they're just being on your side. Come on, somebody tell her the truth.
This is a cute glass. Like, hello?
What would you keep that for?
I don't know if I'm going to have my nephew.
Yeah, and he can drink out of it. What's the label on there?
How about my grandson? My grandson might come over and want to hold his own glass, and I'm ready for it.
Let's give him glass.
So this is the one that Joe is the most mad at. So when I told him I got this, he's like,
how about the sour cream containers? He goes, how many of those do we need?
It's a Mexican thing to keep our sour cream containers, our butter containers, our Cool Whip containers.
Yeah, Cool Whip and sour cream containers up the wazoo.
So when I ordered these, Joe was like, can we finally dump these? And I go, so that's why it's still here. I don't know. It's almost like...
It's redunculous.
What is wrong with you girls?
She wants food. She wants our food. She wants her food.
Okay, so...
That's everybody's food.
You guys...
And there they come.
What do you think we're making in these?
You're looking good today.
See, Joe would say, if it's a Disney cup, I understand.
Come on,
But
Bailey.
just a plain
Jeez,
McDonald's
Pete.
cup.
Yeah,
You
we'll
can
get
just
you
go
some
to the
food. Just
drive-thru
chill.
and get another one. That's not the point. What do you think we're making in these? I know you guys want to say cupcakes, but no. I wouldn't. I would dump it.
I'm out.
Berkey. Berkey said she. Yes, Milltown. How did you know? Oh my God. Same here. Every other month I have to clean up. I don't consider it not cleaning it out. I consider it selective cleaning it out.
Okay.
Gummies? No. We're not. We don't. Neither one of. I know it looks like I'm a little airheady, but we don't. Neither one of us are 420. We're both are on pain meds.
There you go. We're not high.
I'm saying we can't do that. We have. I have a ganglion block I have to do, and Joe has his back, so we actually go to a pain clinic. And Joe said, "What is that? The hell? What's that? Is that bad?" I'm saying that they monitor what we take because we can't have anything in our system. Because my hands are really like, see how they're swollen? I can't even wear my wedding ring, you guys. Look at how awful. It doesn't fit right now. It just is because it's the weather. So I can't wear it. You guys, you're making me feel like I said something bad. We don't take.
Kind of funny, honey.
We're not on 420. We're on pain meds. I agree with Joe.
It's like, well, no, we don't do that. We're on heroin.
Joe! Oh my God, you're gonna get us booted off our channel.
No, we're not on anything.
Your pain doctor doesn't test you at all? Oh, yeah, Joe asked him, how is it if it's legal? Are we not allowed to use it?
Yeah, it's just like
I don't know. They don't allow us to do anything. Like they even ask, and we go every month to drop, but we're not even allowed to. I'm gonna take this off.
Mystery items.
Joseph, we're not even allowed to. Like if I take Excedrin migraine, I have to let him know about that. He tests for everything but the 420. That's a very good doctor. Our doctor tests for everything. I mean, it's just a urine sample, but I mean,
well,
I don't.
Texas too, so it's not legal.
Texas is really strict. Like they don't want any kind of
You gotta stay inside. You gotta stay right
They
here.
don't. Bailey and Nova, cut it out, Papa. Come here.
Do I have my phone? Do you have my phone?
Oh, we're recording on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I needed to get it.
Well, just remember the numbers.
Oh.
Ready?
Sure.
Nobody go to our.
Let me write it down.
Nobody go to our box and take it. Okay, ready? Ow. Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to do the ow.
What do you got going on here?
My hair.
What are you owing about?
Okay. Hold on, y'all. Your orders.
That's no good.
Stop. Hold on, everybody.
Yeah, we have pens everywhere. No,
In that basket, there's
cups.
not.
We have cups everywhere. We don't have pens. No pens.
Okay, there it is, babe. 137059.
Okay.
You want me to give you something with it?
I just need.
Get out of the kitchen, girls.
Yeah, what are you guys doing? You're all
Does this
over the
thing work
place. Huh? That's white.
Okay.
You got something black to write on?
Yeah.
That's my case. That's the number?
Yeah, you just punch it in.
All right.
Joe's all serious. That's my case. Okay, so back to our story. I'm not dumping it. Yes, Milton, we're making candy. Okay, we're making candy. So we are going to make peanut butter. Remember I told you guys on one of the lives, I said, oh, I didn't realize I didn't realize Thanksgiving was like Halloween was this week. I was planning to do a Twix Reese's peanut butter cups we're going to make. So what you do is we're going to melt the chocolate. Then you get peanut butter, powdered sugar. I think you put vanilla maybe. And then you like whip it. So it's, and then you kind of grab your, like when you're decorating a cookie, you're going to put it in there. And then you put like a dollop of, everybody out of my kitchen now. Move it, move it, move it. Let your sister up there. Sorry, guys. Look at, but they do listen. They go up there. As soon as they hear Mama get upset, they know that they better move. Yeah, I mean, in years? Your man hasn't had to do one in 4 years? Well, wait, let me rephrase this. When we were in Michigan, never, 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 never. I think maybe once a year, every 2 years. I think it was like that in Michigan. Never. And then we came here, which, I mean, not like we did anything. When I tell you that we were like leaders in our church and just, I'm not saying that we're like a goody two shoes. I'm just saying like we're 50 and 60. Like the wild, I mean, I don't even drink. Joe drinks. I drink once in a great while. It's not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just, for my age, it's a little bit, having 2 margaritas, and I think one time I had a stiff margarita, and I had like the next morning, I was like, oh God, my head's killing. I didn't feel good. Like all those people who can pound them back and 3 glasses of wine, I just can't do it. I have done all my share, and I started getting high probably when I was 12. I probably started smoking and drinking when I was 12. So for me, I've done a lot. I've had lots of things in my system from the 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 23, 5. I stopped doing a majority of it at 35. At 35, I just, I don't know. It's not that I don't. It's just that we don't really go out. We don't really go clubbing and all that stuff. I mean, we've been retired since 40, 45, 46. So now we just just hang out. We're very lame people. I guess that's what it is. We're just really lame people. Oh my God. Now that I say it, I feel really crappy. I'm a lame person. I feel like it just is more of a, can't you get over as fast as, no, exactly, Charlie. It is like even my daughter-in-law, my son and my daughter-in-law will have like 2 or 3 drinks, and I'm going, oh man, 2 drinks and I'm shit-faced. I mean, really. I think we had a margarita at dinner, and then I'm like, it's just that, well, because I'm on my meds, you guys. So it really, it one drink for me, and I'm like, I'm not even drinking when I take my med. So, or I'm not taking my meds while I drink. So for me, I am usually in a discomfort because I don't want to take them together. So if I'm going to go out with everybody and everybody's going to go have a drink, then I won't take my evening script. So whenever, like if I'm supposed to take it at 7:00 and we're going out for dinner, the last time I took my script was at like 2. You know what I mean? So I'm usually in a little bit of discomfort, and then we go out and we have a margarita, and then I take like 3 sips out of it because I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I guess I'm old. I'm trying to describe it, and I'm like, I guess I'm just old. It just doesn't do it for me. I have so much that I gotta like, and I don't even have any kids I have to wake up for. I'm just Penny, we're just old, and I don't know what to tell you. If I could do it, I would. I see people when we're on lives, and they're like, oh, I just took my gummies and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going, oh man, I don't even know what that feels like. We were blessed. Joe used to work at a really good company. He worked very, very, very hard. He worked almost 30 years at a pharmaceutical company. We had a 5-bedroom home, and we put our kids through. I mean, that's why when I hear that person talk about life and like, I mean, I've had a comfortable life. I choose to be. I mean, it's just crazy. Money's not everything. It was comfortable. It was fun, but I'd rather have my daughter not living in Hungary. I'd rather go out for lunch with my daughter. I mean, now we're retired. Now we live in a now we're in an RV. We love it. We can buy a house. We can go back to the life of that. But for us, we don't. Where are we going to live? I mean, honestly, I need a drink badly. Still in leather. I love you. I mean, what if our son decides to move back to Texas? For us, it's just, I guess after losing my dad and my brother, I want to be very much in my children's at least 2-hour drive. I wanted them to be 2 hours away from me. I don't want to be like right 20 hours just to see my grandson. So, I mean, we might move back to Michigan and become Midwesterners or Michiganders again. I don't know. It's so 28 years working for the state, you can retire and drive. Yeah. Yeah, my ex-husband works for the state. But he also was, when they did a furlough, because of the things that were going on, he had a furlough. It just affects you. My husband worked very, 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 very hard. We did our little thing of going to Chicago, and we'd travel. We took the kids on cruises. We took them for, honest to God, we wanted our kids to know what it felt like to eat prime rib and crab. So their friends did that kind of stuff. So if they stayed the night over at their friend's house, then they would be looking like, what is this? So yeah, we did give our kids a little bit more of that lifestyle, but we also wanted them to be familiar when they saw a crab leg. We wanted them to know what a piece of prime rib looked like. It's not raw. This is what prime rib looks like. The life that we had was, my husband worked very, very, very hard. I mean, it's not that he was a hard laborer. We missed out on him home a lot because of the hours that he kept. So for me and my husband, he said, I don't know if I can do this job anymore for the lifestyle. And he said, what do you want? And I said, I'd rather have you than that lifestyle. And you just have to choose what's more important to you. Do I want that life? I mean, do you want the cul-de-sac, the 5 bedrooms, or do you want a partner to hang out, watch movies with, and grow old with? I didn't want him to go into that life just for me to be, latest, cutest designer, whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like, it doesn't matter to me. It didn't, I don't know. We retired at 45, and then we traveled for 3 years. We traveled from 46, 47, 48. Then we moved to Texas. We moved to Texas at 48 or 49. We moved to Texas. And then we've been here for the last 3. And I'm 51. So 45 retired, traveled for 3 years. And then after the 3 years of traveling, hey, Jennifer. Yes, Cinderella, I'm telling you, honest to God, I don't know how much more to stress it. I was ready for just a simple life. So that's why when people are so like crazed, and I don't mean this in a rude way, on here, when I close, I talk to some people, off of here, but honestly, I feel like it isn't worth the headache. There's real life stuff happening in people's homes. For me, when I get off of here, I wonder how my son's doing. How's my daughter doing? What's going on? You guys, you guys, I got to show you this, please. Please give me 5 minutes. Okay, first of all, for any of you guys, this is my grandson watching his grandma and grandpa on we were cooking and my grandson was watching the video. Tell me why nothing in the world matters but that little boy right there. I don't care what anybody says. Look. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Okay, this is what my daughter, who's in Hungary, because everybody's Hungarian and everything, she is doing. She sent me a picture of that. And then, oh, that's my dog. My dog. Tell me that is not my little puppy. That right there, my daughter sent that. Now, keep in mind, many people have told Joe, because Joe does have a very, very cool voice, but he has had people that told him he should do, what's that called? Voiceovers. He should do voiceovers. So my daughter sent a picture. She's doing voiceovers, you guys. Somebody heard her speak. This is just how God works, you guys. This is God. This is only God. She has been looking and looking and looking and looking and looking, and we've been supporting her, and she's been looking, and we're supporting her, and she's been, let me just tell you, we are supporting her. And all of you guys, honest to God, every single one of you guys are helping us help her. Burks, you guys who are all my subs are just as important to us. Because without you guys, we would not be monetized. Without being monetized, we wouldn't have the ability to have members, to have all the things that we have. Is because of Burks, Milltown, Cinderella, Pennywinkle, Charlie, Proud Army Mom. All of you guys are the reason we are able to send her $5. Honest to God, I am being 1,000% truthful. That is the reason. We did have a comfortable life. We sold our home. We enjoyed traveling. We invested in a company during the vid, and we lost about $45,000. But we couldn't do anything about it. It happened. We invested. We had to sell our food truck. All of it. We invested in a lot, and we just kept holding on, hoping that it would we would get the clearance to start back up. Hey, out. So we lost a lot of money during the vid of our business. So we shut it down. Our daughter went through 4 years, got her bachelor's, and now she's on her 3rd year in Hungary. So we are where we are by choice. I mean, to be honest with you, it could be that Joe and I went out gambling and we spent all the money, but we didn't. We chose to invest it in a business, and we invested in our daughter's future. I said all that to say we're not struggling because of anything. We are choosing to help her while she's over there. Hi, love. Thank you very much, Mama. I'm not telling you guys this story, so you guys can do that. Thank you, Jennifer. Please put bacon in the chat, please. I'm just trying to give you guys a little summary. She was working for Starbucks for $2 an hour because they don't have regulations over there in Hungary. She was literally working for $2 an hour. Jennifer, thank you very, very much. You guys, please put bacon in the chat. Thank you. You guys, I'm just telling you so I could tell you how important this was. I'm not telling you, I promise you, I'm not telling you guys so you guys can feel sorry for me. I just want to tell you that it's because we gave it all to God. Like we have all been waiting for her to get a job, and just she doesn't want to work for $2. It's heart-wrenching that she works for $2 an hour. It truthfully is heart-wrenching. Somebody came in and they started talking to her. This is how God works. They started talking to her, you guys, and they asked her if she'd be interested in doing English-speaking voiceover. Tell me, that's God. When the Lord just opens a door for you, she didn't go and apply at a voiceover. The Lord just sent her, she'd been applying everywhere. She's got a master's degree, for God's sakes, that you would think it'd be easier for her to get a job.
Yeah.
But you guys, somebody asked her, are you interested in doing this? She sent the video or the picture, and she goes, Mom, show Joe. Look at, she was so excited. Right there's her microphone. I mean, anything just to know that you're not making $2 an hour, you guys. That was what she mainly. There's her computer that she was reading from. So, yes, Flor, please, please keep her in prayers. One, because she's not home with me. That hurts me a lot. I mean, hardest part of being a mom is being the cheerleader when you really, really want them to come home. To sit and root for them when inside of you you're begging for them to come home. But if they come home, what good is that, you guys? Hey, Redhead, if she comes home, what kind of mom am I? Like, thanks for coming home. Hey, how's it going? You know what I mean? Like, this is her dream. Her dream. She's in culture anthropology, and she graduated second, you guys. Second in her class. With her GPA, she graduated magna cum laude, and her thesis was so good, they asked her to be at the conference. Well, she either could do one of two things. She could either sign off and give them permission to use her thesis as part of the conference, or they invited her,
school leaders
of the board,
yeah,
the whole board, or they asked her to stay. And so that's kind of how she had to stay from, she got done with school in May. But that's how, like, for us, it's huge, you guys, to be a cheerleader for your children when you really want to be like, get your ass home. I'm just kidding. You just want them to come home. I want her to come home. Cut it out. I thought it was real. That makes me so sad.
It looks okay.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Don't be sad.
Let's try a little sip.
Let's
We're trying to sip. Should we put these on it, you guys?
Yeah, we'll put those on it. They'll be they won't. This is really liquidy right now, but it has reduced about.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit. You guys, let's put this away.
About this much. We
you guys,
need to go down about that much.
I wanted to just share a couple things with you, and to know the whole depth of destiny. You have to know. I know Berkey. So that's why when I talk to Berks, you guys, and I love everybody. I love every single buddy. But I reach out to Berkey, and because she gets me missing my daughter. She gets it. She doesn't laugh at me. She doesn't tell. One of my girlfriends just goes, oh, you got to get over it. She's grown up. Oh, let me help. Oh, that hurts my back. Sorry, no, you're okay.
Wipe her down. Wipe her down.
That, to me, when one of my girlfriends tells me, oh, please, she's grown up, you'll be fine. That just hurts. That hurts me because I know they've grown up. And it's not that. It's a mother. I haven't held my daughter in over 2 years. Like, I haven't held her. Like, I haven't held her. I haven't had a birthday with her. I haven't had a Christmas with her. I haven't had those moments, the mom-daughter moments, in a long time. And I can reach out to Burke, and she's just like, Mitten, you can cry all you want. You miss your daughter. It's fine. So for me, you guys, I love that I have a relationship with my mods. They're my friends. They are understanding and empathetic to me, my heart, my sadness. My holidays are tough, but anyways.
How about your...
Stop. Floor, it's hard. It's hard. Moms are hard to be... Moms are just made of steel. Because a bigger part of you wants you to cry, but you have to find it in you to smile through those tears. Because if she sees you cry, then she'll feel guilty. And I don't want her to feel guilty. I want her to be excited to be there. I don't want her to come home out of guilt. So I just go, oh, good. I'm so happy for you. That's so cool that you're doing that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what a mom has to do, is to be the cheerleader when you really want to be a basket case. Oh, God, Jennifer, I can only imagine. Girl, I wish I could see my baby.
How many sour cream?
I don't know.
No. How many sour cream containers do I have to go?
Joe, shut up. Joe's being mean, you guys. Because I have a lot of sour cream containers. It's a Mexican thing.
There we go. One of them has sour cream in it. Who'd have thunk it?
It's a Mexican thing, Joe. Okay, you guys.
Whip it up.
We're going to do a little... You want to do avocado on it or no?
No? We can. Make it look good.
Okay.
Where's your avocado?
I'm going to put a little of that. Joe, you want some too?
Yeah.
You want a whole dollop or like that?
Whole dollop.
There you go. Okay.
All right.
And aguacate?
Where is it?
Right there, Daddy.
Where's right there?
Where all our vegetables are.
There's an avocado up there? Where?
Baby, your glasses.
Down there. It's the black avocado is on the black pans.
Whatever.
Where it was up top, and now it's on another shelf. She expects me to figure out where she puts things.
He's so crazy.
Holy moly.
Here we go, guys. And this is optional to garnish. This is just the way we want to garnish for... This is supposed to be creamy. What's up? Okay. You want to do your tortilla strips?
Yeah. Well, show them off.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just put a couple.
I'm right next to it, yeah. Right there.
Okay. All right, let's do it. And if you want cheese in it, you guys, you can put cheese in yours. Okay?
There you go.
What do you think?
Looks good.
If you want cheese, guys, sprinkle cheese in it, on it, through it.
It looks good, right?
I understand both my sons are active. Oh, man, proud Army mom. My prayers are with you, baby. It is so hard. Yeah. You because they want it, so you as a mom have to find a way to be excited for it. So I get it. All right, let's do a tink.
Yeah. Looks good.
Oh, and I love my avocado. So I have a little avocado, a little potato.
I got it all.
Get your forks ready, guys.
Ready to tink.
Yes, proud Army mom. Please thank your son on behalf of Joe and I.
All right, tink. Tink.
I have no drink. Mmm.
That's good.
That's good. Oh my God, that's so good.
It'll get better the longer it cooks.
And that's the best part about these, you guys.
Crunchy.
Mm-hmm. They're still crunchy.
Instead of crackers.
Cinderella, my prayers are with you, honey. I know it's tough. I haven't spent it with my daughter since 2016. 2016 because in 17 we just weren't financially able to drive out to Arizona. So once we sold our home, it has more. We had dogs, so we actually had to board them for 10 days, and it was going to cost over $1,500. We decided not to do it. No, Kels, you're fine, baby. Go do your family, do your friends. You guys, this is a good one. What do you think, babe?
Oh yeah, that's good.
And I like the tortilla strips. I like the tortilla strips. I like the spice in it. Did you ever put the habanero? Mm-hmm.
What's in there?
I like it. Guys, these are only 2 minutes to make. We're going to get out of here. It's an hour and a half.
Right now it'll be better. In another 2 hours it'll be better.
I love the corn in it.
Yeah, it's so good.
We're going to get out of here, you guys. Be blessed. If you're able to bless us with our Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, Venmo. We have all of them. If you're able to do anything, thank you. Jennifer, thank you for blessing us with our super chat. You guys are an absolute blessing. You truly, truly are. I love being here with you guys. It feels like I do miss my family and I miss my kids, and being here with you guys really just helps me so much. It really, really helps me a lot, you guys.
So good.
That you guys are here talking to me. You guys are able to hang out with us, and it just means a lot for us. Yeah, it's a whole different kind of. Moms are have to put on a whole different coating of armor. We really, really do. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Make memories with your families. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Put Mother Corn on.
Cinderella, we're praying for you, love. Everybody with any family members that are out and they're spending it alone, please, I'm sending prayers to you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Absolutely, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for giving us an hour and a half of your time. Thank you for finding us worthy that you would spend it with us. I truly, truly mean that. I am grateful that you guys wanted to hang out with us.
Absolutely.
Be blessed.